Life is a journey, not a destination. There are no mistakes, just chances we've taken. Lay down your regrets, 'cause all we have is now.
Hi, my name is Sylvester, founder of WISE, Women in Search of Excellence. I am so glad to be here this evening with a woman of excellence. I'm here tonight with Jewel Allison, poet, piano teacher, actress, model, a host of different experiences that Jewel has had over the years. And I'm so glad to be speaking with her about her event this evening and about her future goals and aspirations. So Jewel, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, Linda. And also a mommy.
Oh, very importantly, the
here with
mommy.
me.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. That's our primary responsibility in life, right? So, tell me a little bit about your background. There's so much, and we can only condense it into a few minutes.
Well, I guess I'll start off with talking about being a poet, because that really is the thing that I've been doing for the longest amount of my life, is writing poetry. I think the poetry came first and then the music, or the music then the poetry.
Oh, okay.
But they kind of came together. So I started writing when I was very little. And I actually taught myself how to write in the dark. Because I had to share a bedroom with my younger sister. And so the poetry would come very late in the evening, or around 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. But this is not uncommon for most poets, I guess. It usually comes when I guess you're most like relaxed. And I fought it, for many, many years, and especially because I wanted to sleep. So I was like, okay, and then I realized very young that if I wrote, I would be able to go back to sleep.
All right.
But if I kept pushing the poetry away for a few hours, then I would not be able to go to sleep. So I decided that I would teach myself how to write in the dark.
It seems like Spirit wanted you to get these words out, these
Yeah.
thoughts out.
Yeah.
Did you find it very relaxing when you wrote?
Well, it's a relief after you finish a poem, after you get it out. It's like birthing a child, It's like, okay, here it is. That's what it is. That's what was bothering me, or something like that. So, sometimes it takes on more of a physical takeover, a hold on me, where if it's something that's really, really bothering me, it may take 5 days before the poem actually gets out. Not to finish it, but before it gets out, and something's coming, and then it comes out, and then you're like, okay, that's what it was. And
Well, you're here to read some excerpts from your book, Stealing Peace. What brought the book about?
Well, I reached a certain point in my life where I realized that I had done a lot of things that I wanted to do. And the one thing I had not crossed off, which was on the top of the list, was to get published.
Okay.
And I said, okay, this is kind of like the bucket list. So we're going to have to do this. And then I looked at the collection that I have, and I said, well, I really have 2 books here. One is a book of mostly love poems, which is my second book, The Seduction, which I should be able to get published also before the year is out.
Oh, exciting.
And that's all love poetry. And then I had a lot of poems that dealt with racism. So I said, well, I'm either in love or I'm upset about racism. One or the other. And so then I said, well, you know what, let me put all of these together. And I came up with the title, Stealing Peace. And that's pretty much it.
So the time was right for the book on racism, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I think that people are becoming more open to talking about it. And I now have done my poetry in front of a lot of different settings with folks from everywhere in the world, people who speak very little English, people who speak very well English, black folks, white folks, Jewish folks, Muslim folks. and I'm getting the same response.
Which is?
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Thank you for writing that poem, particularly what's becoming my signature piece, which is Let's Talk About Racism, which is also the subtitle for Stealing Peace. And I've just had people come up to me of all walks of life and just say, thank you so much for being so honest, and thank you for that poem. And it's what inspires me. You know, I've been writing, as you know, for such a long time, and I'm now just coming out with the work. So what I'm learning now with reading and performing in front of people spoken word is that the birth of the poem begins really once you share it with the audience. The beauty of it is once you share it, because if you write it and you stick it in the drawer like I did for so many years, or in the nightstand, or wherever we poets hide our stuff, or you know, under the bed or whatever, then the beauty of it, it never really actually reaches its own
And you can't
fruition.
let it hide.
No, you have to get it out. So whether you think it's a good poem or not, I just recommend all closet poets to just, you know, get it out there.
And what
share
does
it
the
with
future hold for you? I know you want the second book published.
Yeah.
And what else?
Well, we have the DVD Stealing Peace also available today as well. And I will be recording an audio of Stealing Peace, the audio book, which will be made available. And working with the poetry and the music, we did a performance at the New Eurekan Poets Cafe, and that was great. And that was with jazz music. And I am now envisioning myself at Lincoln Center or Carnegie Hall with an orchestra. That's where I'm going with it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, this is to be continued. Let's go listen to some of your poetry,
Okay.
and let's meet back here afterwards and
All right, that sounds
the
good.
reaction of the audience.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Okay.